Greetings and salutations, everyone. How the devil art thou? Hopefully you're keeping well and keeping safe. I know it's been a little while since I've been on my YouTube channel, but I just had to do this special video because I have a guest with me. He is the writer of an excellent, disturbing and rather violent graphic novel known as London Gothic. In fact, before I introduce you to him, here's the trailer. How awesome is that trailer? And here he is, Nick the Hatchet Henry. Nick, how the devil art thou?
I'm good, Luce. Really good. How are you, mate?
I am not too bad, mate. Just keeping busy as always. I mean, I've still got a lot of Ed Gein books to send out, but I'm working on it slowly but surely.
It's going well.
Oh, yes, it is going well indeed. That final campaign is over, and I've got to admit there was that sigh of relief once it was over because, my God, Indiegogo campaigns, I just find crowdfunding campaigns in general, they can be real stressful.
Yeah. We had that with a Kickstarter on the first one, and it was, we made so many mistakes as well with the shipping costs. I never made any money.
Yeah.
It was just ridiculous. Hopefully we've learned our lesson now for the next one, but yeah, it was,
Fingers
it was
crossed,
an
experience. And by the way, if you guys are interested in reading London Gothic, I just want to point out that there is a link to Nick's website down below where you can order the first chapter. You can also pre-order the second chapter, or you can find London Gothic on Kickstarter for the second chapter and sign up to the pre-launch campaign. Once again, the link is in the description box down below. Nick, do you want to tell the lovely people what London Gothic is about?
Well, it's pretty fucked up, really. It's disturbing, it's violent, it's brutal. It's not to everyone's taste, but if you like that sort of thing, you're going to love it. So,
in other words, it was made for me.
Yeah. yeah. I had you in mind when I was writing. But no, it's set in Victorian London. It's an age-old story that goes back to sort of even before the birth of Christ, and it's two sort of like organisations, one evil, one good, and they're hunting for the holy relics. The evil organisation called the Sinistra, and we've got the good guys who are the Tutori, who have been around, and they're an offshoot, funny enough, from the Knights Templar, who are there to protect the whereabouts of these relics, and it all sort of heads up in London in the Victorian era, and all shit breaks loose, basically.
Fantastic. Let me ask real quick, what inspired you to write London Gothic?
It's just something that's been in my head for so long, since I was a kid, since I was a mad, like, warped feral kid, and just thought, and the characters have been with me for years and years. And I just ended up getting around to it when my missus said, look, you better do something with it before you croak it. So I thought, well, I'll have a go at that, And originally, funny enough, I was looking at writing it and sending it off to movie companies.
Yeah.
But I had no bloody idea how to write a script, and I'd never written anything in my life. And at the time I thought, no movie company or whatever is going to be really interested. They must get untold scripts thrown at them,
Yeah.
So it was my son. He said, why don't you do a graphic novel? That way people could see what's going on in your head. If you get a good illustrator, they see what's going on in your head, and then, you've got it panned out. And luckily I found a good illustrator called Mike Burton, I'm sort of converting him to be as warped as me. He's getting there.
Slowly but surely he's getting there. Don't worry, I'll help you out with that. I've got a few techniques.
We had a successful first Kickstarter. We got through that, and we've done a couple of Comic Cons. So we broke our cherry on the Comic Cons last year.
Yeah.
And it seems to be going down really well. It's getting quite a cult following. But like everything, it's hard to get something new out there.
Yeah.
So
tell me about it.
Yeah. I mean, luckily enough, I've got all 4 Ed Geins and they're brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And
oh man, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Love it. I was going to put my T-shirt on, my Ed Gein T-shirt, but I couldn't find it. I think the missus has put it in the wash. But yeah,
she's nicked it. How dare she?
Suffer with a Templar.
Hey, that's better than nothing. And just to let people know, this is Ed Gein Demon Hunter issues 1, 2, 3, and 4. And if you haven't got your copies, then please go to luciferstorm.com where you can purchase them both in print and digital. Right, that's my little plug out the way.
Well, I highly recommend them, mate. I mean, they are so good. They are.
Thank you, mate.
That's great. You should be so proud of them. When I was reading them, I had a right chuckle as well. It was like bringing in that bit of humour into it, and I like that. Yeah,
I like that little bit of gallows humor, and I love it when it turns up in stories, especially like when everything's like building up and building up and building up, and then there's just that little release just for a brief second, just to have a little chuckle, and then it carries on going haywire.
And all good horror needs that. It's got to have that. You can have, like in ours, in the London Gothic, you've got the most gruesome, disturbing bits. And then in the next bit, you'll have, what the fuck's going on there? What's he doing having a bath with a dog?
Well, like I think moments like that moment in London Gothic are really good, not just because it brings in that bit of humor, but it shows you that off the page, when you're reading a scene that involves different characters, that whilst that's gone on, the other characters that you're just about to join in that scene, that they actually have a life off of the page, and that they do live. It makes them more 3-dimensional and relatable.
Yeah, and I think you've got to have that, definitely. Definitely. But so what's I've got the pleasure of being with you. Oh, not long now.
I know. We arranged a special night. It's going to be the weirdest Valentine's Day I've ever had.
I'm going to get my funny hat out. Oh yeah, but yeah, we're going to go to Weymouth to the Comic Con, and we'll be tables together, all being well.
Yes, that's right. Just in case you guys don't know, there is a little Comic Con. It's all right. I'll carry on. There's a little Comic Con going on called UKCGF Weymouth, which is taking place on Sunday, February the 12th at Weymouth College. So if you're in the area, please come down and say hi, because like Nick just mentioned, I'll be there and so will he. And oh God, the shenanigans that we're going to get up to. We're never going to be asked back. We're going to be barred instantly before we've even walked into the fucking venue.
I think it's going to be great. I mean, luckily I've done one with them before, and it was quite colourful, my stand. It was a bit different. And so when they get a load of us two, they're going to be thinking, what the fuck's going on here? We've got nutty demon eating fucking things, and then Gein's popped up. Where's he come from then?
It'll be even worse if I'm able to sort of like get John and the arm down there as well and have them on my table. They're just instantly going to be like, we're really glad you're here. We're really glad that you're showing support. Can this be the only time you come to one of our conventions, please? You're starting to scare everyone.
I think we'll be all right, mate. They're really good people down there. The one that I did is really great. It was and anyone coming, and like Lou said, if you come and see us, even though you read our stuff and you think, what the fuck's going on in them geezers' heads, we're not really that bad. We might only take a little chunk out of you.
Yeah, we don't bite unless you ask us very, very nicely, in which case we are more than happy to,
And then I'll charge a £5.
Now, you see, I've done many conventions before. I've been a guest at conventions in London, Birmingham, in my hometown of Bournemouth, all the way over in Germany, as well, but I've never done a UKCGF convention. But you've done quite a few.
Yeah, good, mate. Yeah, you're good. You'll enjoy it. You'll enjoy it. It's
Excellent.
It was definitely. It was my first one that I did last year. We never done one, and it was only because it was local. It was only sort of 30 minutes up the road, so we thought we'd get on it, and we only found it last minute. But it's really well run, really good. I mean, we did the London Olympia one as well, and even though you've got the scale of size, I think the UKCGF ones they're spot on. Yeah, really good. Really good.
Excellent, because they seem to be doing a lot of events throughout the year. And as well as Weymouth, I'll be doing the Bournemouth one in May and the Brighton one in June, which I believe you're doing Brighton as well.
We're back together. We're putting the band back together.
If they let us back together, it may be like one of those things, like when kids are fighting, it's like you in that corner and you in that corner. It might be like that. You're allowed to this one, but you're going to be at this one, so you two are as far apart as possible.
Stick us right at the back where the toilets are, so we get a good sniff. We're going to have me, you, and my missus, Familiar's Witchcraft, all in a line. It's going to give people a real treat, isn't it?
It is indeed. And people are going to have that courtesy of going, I'll buy that issue of Ed Gein off you, and they'll give me the money, and then I'm going to turn around to your wife and go, can I have that, please? There you go. She's the one who's going to make the most money out of all of this, I swear. But it should be a good giggle. It should be a good laugh. And definitely, I'm looking forward to seeing all the people there and meeting people, whether they're people who've already read the book or whether they're people who have no idea that myself and the book exists. It's going to be fucking awesome.
Yeah. It's all about getting it out there and getting new people involved and interested in it. Once both of our books, once they pick them up, you very rarely get someone who doesn't like it. So, exactly. It's just getting the word out, and I think that's a good opportunity, of doing it. And most of the people that I've seen there, they're all really, really nice people who come around and, they're all dressed up, cosplay and everything else, which opens my eyes because I've never seen any of that before. So that was really good.
Awesome.
Yeah. And we had some good photo opportunities as well with the clown out of it, and there was a little girl with him dressed up as well. So we had them with the London Gothic thing, and then we had Daryl out of Walking Dead. And they all bought one. So we went there, hold it up for us. So it was good.
Nice.
It was good fun.
Do you ever have any issues with people trying to buy a copy for their kid? Because you've made it very clear, this book is not for children. You've got a parental advisory logo that you normally have on your table and stuff to let people know, no, not for the young'uns kind of thing. Do you actually get many people ignoring all that and they're just so what? My kid wants a book and I want to get that one for him.
Yeah, it's really weird. I mean, we had a young lady come around when we was at Olympia in London, and she was with two of her little friends, and she came around, and I thought, well, she started to look. I went, look, you can't. I don't mean to be funny, but you can't really look at this because I've got a parental advisory. And she's like, well, I've seen everything. It's not a problem for me. I really love this sort of stuff. And I went, look, can't really, show it to you. And then about 5 minutes later, she came back with her mum, and her mum said, I can buy it for her, can't I? I went, you buy it, that's fine.
Yep.
So I said, but have a look through it first, because you might think, it's not right. And her mum looked through 2 pages. She went, and these was her words. This is what she said. She went, well, fuck her getting it. I'm having one of them. So, it was quite funny. That was quite funny. But, we do, not too often, because of we have the Soul Creeper mask that was made in America for one of our characters. So I have that on the table with baseball hat on. Which I could show you the mask.
Ooh, yes, please.
So so we got him, which is one of the characters' masks. So I put a baseball hat on him usually, and I stick him on the edge of the table, and it frightens the kids off most of the time. So you get the parents come along and the kids go, ooh, and they go, get over it, you're not going near that.
Keeps the riffraff out.
Yeah, sorts out the people who really want it and who don't. Yeah, most definitely.
Oh, fantastic. Fantastic. So you're looking forward to doing this event, even though I'm going to be there bugging the shit out of you? Because I will get annoying.
Mate, I'm going to love it. I'm going to love it. I know that everyone there's going to love the Ed Gein as well. Because once they get a load of your stand, I don't know who's done the graphics for you, but I've had a sneak peek. They look quite good.
Oh, lovely.
Once they see your stand, mate, they're going to be all over it like a rash. What is there not to like about it? It's great.
Well, yeah, exactly. That's how I feel about it.
Yeah, definitely. And can you still get hold of it? If you haven't got it, can you still buy it on the website or somewhere?
Oh, yeah, you can still buy it on the website. All 4 issues are available on the website in print and digital. And soon, very soon, hopefully, fingers crossed, the trade paperback will be available as well.
Brilliant.
Which
paperback.
Is great.
What's that? Is that paperback as in all writing paperback or like graphic novel?
No. Like graphic novel. All 4 issues, but just in one book.
Okay, mate. Oh, that's cool.
So that'll be great. And hopefully...
I was scared to do that with London Gothic because time it's finished going to be about 1 million pages.
Well, yeah, I mean, this first chapter is like 82 pages or something like that. And but it's such an easy read. And it's one of those books that like, once you get started, you're not putting it down because you'll be every time you find a place to start, you're like, oh, fuck, I need to know what's going on next. Like, I can't wait 5 minutes for the kettle to boil. Fuck this. And you just carry on reading it until you're like, fuck, it's over.
Yeah. I can vouch for that because I sort of arrived late on the scene and I had the first 3 and I thought, well, if I get a chance, I'll have a little look at that. Well, fuck me, I just sat there and read the lot. I thought, I want that. Get that. What's going on here? It was just like, oh, yeah. And like, you've got the dog in it as well. And it's brilliant. Yeah. And it just made me laugh. I kept thinking, that's great. Loved it.
Nothing wrong with a bit of gallows humour. Nothing wrong with it.
Brilliant, mate.
Brilliant. Well, I think we're going to wrap it up here, but just to remind all of you guys, both myself and Nick are going to be at UKCGF Weymouth, which is taking place at Weymouth College in the UK. So for all of you guys in the US, I do apologize. Maybe one day we'll be able to get over there. That would be absolutely awesome. And we'll be bringing with us London Gothic, Chapter 1, and all 4 issues of Ed Gein, Demon Hunter. And if you can't make it, you can still get hold of these books and check out previews by checking out the links down below. If you go to Nick's website, you can read a 20-page preview of London Gothic Chapter 1. And if you go to my website and sign up to the mailing list, you'll get a free digital copy of Ed Gein, Demon Hunter, Issue 1. Can't say fairer than that, really.
Brilliant.
So until next time, guys, you take care of yourselves and take care of each other. But most importantly, stay awesome.
Take care all. Be careful out there.